what goes on in here, right? One thing you should know about our industry is there's one fear driving every single one of us every day, and that is the fear of failure, right? There is a fear of failure in our profession. If we don't deliver in the quotas, the commission, the deals that we're committing to do, in 9 months, we have to get another job. And this is a fact. The higher accounts that we go, the bigger percentages of sales reps who don't make their number. It's just the way it goes. It's the way of life. The bigger bucket you need to fill, the harder it is to fill it, right? And fill it consistently. So one thing you should understand is we're driven to give a verbal commit. We are expected to give our word that we're going to deliver a deal or a set amount of business in a specific amount of time. So why is that important? Why? Because our word means everything to our managers, to the finance team that we roll up to. We need to know when deals are coming in and when they're going to do it. That's why a lot of incentives are incentivized around making the deal, ensure it happens this month, this quarter, this year. The second thing that is challenging for us sales reps is the concept of time. We're always trying to save time. We need to qualify the deal. We need to make sure you're actually going to buy with us. And we need to create a plan to ensure, to realize, okay, you're probably gonna buy in February or in June, right? So understanding that time is super sensitive to us, that is very, very important. And finally, I think the motivation that you got to be aware of is the motivation of greed. So once we hit that tipping point where we exceed our quota, we are making an extreme amount of money on our commission. So it could be double commission, triple commission. And this is a very, very interesting time because some companies, startups in particular, may do quotas every quarter or every month. So they're incentivized to get all deals in as soon as possible so they can then raise capital to the next. Bigger corporations, their accelerators are usually at their end of year. The good news is public companies, you have access to their fiscal calendar, right? So, if you're not looking at the calendar of when these deals or their financial quarters are outlined, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to ask for more when there's times of desperation or there's times of greed. So really getting present to the amount of opportunity that happens in these like last week of the month, last week of their quarter, last week of the year. If you can time your purchasing to those time frames and deliver on their word, you'll not only win the respect of a sales rep, but you'll also get the VPs, the chief revenue officer, everyone's on board of pulling everything in. It's one of the most exciting times in my business is watching deals come in at the end of the year, end of the quarter, and they're all coming in. We're all dying to know if we're gonna hit our quarterly commit, our yearly commit, and are we gonna get paid the big checks or is somebody getting fired, right? That's the polarity of this life called enterprise software sales. And I just want to give you a quick sneak peek to what really goes on.